I love Star Trek, which is why I hate bad Star Trek. And let's celebrate! It's the 47th episode! Why is 47 so special? Well...
My analysis of the tritanium signature suggests there were at least 47 Borg vessels inside the nebula.
48 minutes.
47, sir.
The Klingon Armada was destroyed. 47 ships.
Now motionless for 9 hours, 47 minutes.
How many do we have left in reserve?
47.
For the 47 seconds I was inactive, there is no record of cognitive activity.
No, all we have to do is eliminate 47 of them.
Small class 4, star drive vessel, crew of 47.
I got 47.
It's been accessed 47 times by 33 different crew members.
We've got 47 people on board.
This is the 46?
47.
It's an inside joke with the writers of Star Trek. Nothing more need be said. And if you're watching this on the day of the video's upload, this is September 22nd, 2013, the 47th anniversary of the premiere of The Man Trap, the first regularly broadcast episode of Star Trek. And so with no further ado, this is POS TOS, The Man Trap. What? Can't show it. I just showed footage. I've got all the Star Trek. Flimsy excuse. Something better? Ah, got it. Something better! We begin the movie in a red woods.
Wait, these look kind of like weirwoods. Are we in Game of Thrones all of a sudden?
You are such a nerd.
And you like it.
Kirk and McCoy are running. They find some creature and Kirk stuns it. And it turns out, of course...
Damn it, man! That was our ride! You just stunned our ride!
Great. Kirk's a moron. Wait, that's not a gaseous cloud. What kind of aliens are these?
So Kirk and McCoy flee Mordor.
Meanwhile, Spock, Uhura, and Sulu are on a shuttle while Spock's preparing to go into some sort of mysterious and dangerous mission.
Did the indigenous life forms see you?
No, Mr. Spock, they did not.
The Prime Directive clearly states there can be no interference with the internal development of alien civilization.
I know what it says, which is why I'm running through the jungle wearing a disguise.
The Prime Directive. Long story short, it began as an interesting rule to show that the Enterprise could go around and just shake their finger and tell everyone what to do with their lives, and it became a really awful story point in which they basically shook their finger and told people not to do anything and let people die. It was awful, and I hope they abandon that crap here.
You have no idea what the consequences might be once you involve yourself.
The consequences would have to be better than mass destruction.
You sure you don't want me to go instead?
That would be highly illogical, as I am already outfitted in heat-resistant...
I was kidding.
Should I do the video for you, Matt?
No, I'm doing the video right now.
I was kidding.
And the aliens chase Kirk and McCoy again in 3D! Luckily, this won't date the movie at all. And Spock drops into the volcano.
He's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim.
Oh no! Now he's in danger inside the volcano.
We have to abandon the shuttle.
We can't just leave him,
We don't have a choice.
After doing a clever bit with their sacred scroll, which is why the aliens were chasing them in the first place, Kirk and McCoy managed to do an exciting GoldenEye-like dive into the water. And in the water, they get on board the Enterprise, which is also underwater.
Why?
Have any
idea how ridiculous it is to hide a starship on the bottom of the ocean?
Thank you! That's what I'm saying!
When the countdown is complete, the reaction should render the volcano inert.
Wait, so does this make Spock a volcanologist?
Ow!
Well, I haven't seen you in a while, Drewbacks.
Shut up, Spock. We're trying to save you, damn it.
Doctor, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Well, you had to expect that line somewhere. And it's still more appropriate here than in Transformers 3.
Many viewers might find invoking that classic Star Trek line even more offensive than the 9/11 imagery.
And the Enterprise emerges from the water it was submerged beneath for some reason, and the aliens all see the Enterprise. They go and of course at the last second manage to rescue Mr. Spock, and Uhura's getting very, very pissy about that for some reason.
What is your damage, woman?
And so Spock activates some mysterious technology and manages to freeze the volcano. And so the aliens begin to worship the image of the USS Enterprise. Behold the mythic origin of me! Also known as STID. Wait a minute. Meanwhile, somewhere else, a mysterious man awakens. Okay, I'm not sure why the De Beers ad music is playing, but we'll see where this goes. His daughter is very, very sick. Suddenly...
What did you say? Your daughter. I can save her. Who are you?
If you're listening to the music, you know I can't be anybody good. Why does no one pay attention to the soundtrack?
And one pointless alien orgy scene later... What's with all the Maytag repairman uniforms in Starfleet nowadays?
Yeah, how many different Starfleet uniforms are there in this movie? You know, it's called a uniform for a reason, guys.
So, we meet Captain Pike again. I like Captain Pike.
I like Pike.
That is, I used to like him until he chews Kirk out because he actually saved some aliens.
What was I supposed to do? Just let him die?
Maybe.
Wow, Martha Kent's second husband was a real dick, wasn't he? Anyway, back to this movie. And so Kirk is mad because Spock told the truth about the event in his log. Our hero, upset with honesty. But then, to get my goodwill back, Captain Pike dismisses Spock and chews Kirk out for being a self-centered, entitled douchebag.
That's your problem. You think you're infallible. You think you can't make a mistake. It's a pattern with you. The rules are for other people. And what's worse is you're using blind luck to justify your playing God.
Then he demotes him. The mysterious man from earlier, you could call him a bit of a con man maybe, extracts his blood and sends it to the other man. This other man then takes the blood of a person he doesn't know and injects it into his daughter. And she improves. And then he blows up some secret subterranean base he works at. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, the humanity! This is for all the times you called me Ricky. Meanwhile, in a bar, because these movies can't get out of a freaking bar, instead of going back to the academy like he was threatened to, Kirk is going to instead be Pike's first officer. So much for learning things about being a captain. Taking your last year and graduating is for suckers.
I see now. I should have alerted you to the fact that I submitted the report.
Well, I am familiar with your compulsion to follow the rules, but you see, I can't do that.
I'm a tool. Meanwhile, at a secret public meeting of Starfleet captains and first officers,
the target was a Starfleet data archive. Now it's a damned hole in the ground. 42 men and women are dead.
Not 47? Apparently, the man they're hunting is the same mysterious man who is shipping his blood worldwide. And his name is John Harrison. My goodness, he's half the Beatles wrapped up in one!
Oh my God!
And Kirk finds an oddity.
This could just be the beginning.
Beginning of what, Mr. Kirk?
Sir, in the event of an attack, protocol mandates that senior command gather captains and first officers at Starfleet HQ right here in this room.
We must all meet in this specific room. This specific room with the one giant window wall of... Oh crap!
Okay, I know these movies are not very original and they constantly pander and reference older Star Trek just for the sake of doing it, but if you're going to rip off Star Trek scenes, do you have to rip off the one from Alliances? Really? And Kirk manages to beat Harrison by being clever. Meanwhile, Pike manages to get shot and die.
It's afraid. It's afraid!
Kim, I've got to warn you, Chris Pine is going to try to act here.
Oh God.
He's going to try to look like he's crying.
Oh no.
I'm just going to warn you.
Here it comes.
Is he trying to fart? What the hell is wrong with his face?
Harrison manages to beam out of his ship and appear on a movie poster somewhere. I'm going to cheat and tell you what we find out later. Harrison has beamed instantly to Kronos, the capital world of the Klingon Empire. Yes, apparently with the right technology, you can instantly teleport to the enemy capital, but no one's going to use this in any way. Was this how the Iconians ruled an interstellar empire? After the attack, Kirk speaks with Admiral Marcus. He sees war with the Klingons as inevitable.
London was not an archive. It was a top-secret branch of Starfleet designated Section 31.
Section 31. One of my favorite parts about Deep Space Nine, where we found out there was a secret cabal of specialists and spies running ethically bankrupt missions for the sake of the Federation. Sort of an unofficial CIA, if you will, only even dirtier than the CIA. What are we going to do with this mysterious and intriguing link into a whole new world of Star Trek canon?